Hello, and welcome to Marwa's top pick for the unique plant of the week. In today's episode, we will be discussing the flower chocolate cosmos, aka their scientific name, Cosmos atrasanguineus. Cosmos atrasanguineus are native to Mexico and unspecified parts of South America. They are one of the most rarest flowers and have been extinct in the wild for more than 100 years. Although they are still planted by humans around the globe, they still aren't known to grow naturally outside of Mexico. Their natural habitats are usually mixed pine and oak forests with open meadows. They are surrounded by tall trees, grass, and other plants as well, of course. Their habitats usually experience dry and dull climates, which are actually beneficial for their inhabitants. These plants are known to thrive and survive better in sunny, hot, and dry conditions and don't require a daily dose of water. The dry soil helps them to achieve full nourishment in order to grow, whereas wet and damp soil could lead the plant to infection or disease. Chocolate cosmos grow excellently when they are fully exposed to the sun and in poor soil. This means things such as fertilizer and compost would only decrease their potential in growing. Speaking of growing, how do these flowers reproduce? Well, there is no physical contact with other plants for sure, but every year the cosmos die in the winter/fall because there is little to no heat or sunlight for them to grow, which is why they form seeds from their ovules, which are contained in the plant ovary, that will fall out the flower head and scatter on their own once they die and start to germinate in the upcoming summer and spring season. Cosmos atrasanguineus have a unique leaf structure compared to other plants. They typically form small, skinny, and spiky leaves, which have been proven by biologists in a study from around 2015 to be beneficial for the plant, especially if they are full sun plants. This is because their leaves are smaller and have fewer stomata, but are more tightly compacted with veins, which will easily allow the plant to absorb its water and nutrition faster and more efficiently, even during a drought or very dry weather conditions. Now on to the fun stuff. Why should you grow chocolate cosmos, and how are they beneficial for us humans? For starters, they would make a beautiful and outstanding addition to your garden. As mentioned before, these flowers reproduce new seeds, so once your cosmos die, buying new seeds won't be necessary because you've basically already been given a life's worth and endless supply of cosmos seeds, and you've got your money's worth. Cosmos are also excellent for attracting many beneficial insects such as butterflies and bees to your garden to help get rid of unwanted pests and to pollinate as well, of course. These flowers don't require any water maintenance, just plenty of sunlight, which is perfect if you're someone who is usually neglectful towards plants. Cosmos atrasanguineus also has some medicinal properties which are used traditionally in Southeast Asia, Mexico, and Brazil. They are used to help fight conditions such as malaria, eczema, muscle aches and pains, and many other viruses. Now for the big question of the day, what makes these flowers so unique? As you can already tell by the name of this beautiful plant, it already gives it a separate ranking from others. When I first heard of it, I thought it was a cocktail, but they're actually called chocolate cosmos because of their deep and reddish brown petals and their very strong dark chocolate scent. Although this plant may seem very delicious by its scent, it is not edible, which is kind of disappointing. However, these plants have a symbolic meaning of deep and passionate love. So the next time you're thinking of what flowers to buy for someone special, chocolate cosmos are the way to go. Just make sure they don't get lured into munching them up.